Okay, hey everybody, Jed with Demlow Productions back with you. Today we're going to talk about why would you EQ your reverb. The reason why is that when you have a bunch of tracks like I have with these guitar tracks here, and you end up putting some room reverb or whatever on them to make them sound like they were recorded in the same room, they tend to build up if you got a bunch of reverb going through that send. So what you can do is, and I've just made an example here, I put all the guitars on a bus so I can control them. I set up a room reverb in Studio One, and I just use this very simple plug-in just for demonstration purposes. And then let's go ahead and solo the guitars, and let's turn the reverb on. Now I've got a bunch of it on there so we can really hear it. Now, obviously, that tends to really push the guitars back. If I turn it off, you can hear how they came forward. Now they're back. So sometimes you can use reverb to push a sound back into the middle of the mix. But with all that reverb that I've got on there, when you listen to it ring, okay, that's a lot of reverb. Now what I'm going to do is I'll add an EQ, add this Pro EQ here, and I'm going to go to the low cut, basically a high pass filter on it. I've added this high pass filter. Now listen to what happens when I turn it on. That's off. Now let's turn it on. The reverb's still ringing, but it's ringing in the high register, but the low register is no longer there, which really cleaned it up a lot. Let's turn it off and listen to it. It's really mid-rangey, low-end, muddy. Let me turn it on. Okay, so that will really help you clean up your reverbs, and you should pay attention to that. You should treat reverbs just like you do instruments. Now, in a mix, if we go ahead and just listen to it, listen to everything, you can hear how muddy that sounds. Let's just turn the EQ on and listen to the difference. Now the EQ is instantiated in the reverb. There we go. Now again, those guitars are pushed way farther back in the mix than I would have them. So I'm just doing this so that you can hear it. But that is what you want to do with your reverbs, is try putting the EQ after your reverb and try cutting out some of the low end. You know, this might be a little bit of extreme just for demonstration so you could really hear it. But what you want to do is you want to move this in and out until it sounds right to you. So that's it for today for me, Jed Demlow with Jed Demlow Productions. I'm out of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. You can visit my website at jeddemlowproductions.com. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will be putting up more content regarding this actually tomorrow, Monday, October 18th. I'm going to talk about why you would use a dynamic EQ to do this same job, EQ in your reverbs. So be sure to touch base with me again, check in tomorrow, and check out that video, and I'll talk to you again soon.